What's going on, everybody? So today we're going to talk about the 5 reasons with an honorable mention on why you should buy a Toyota Tundra. Let's get on with it. Okay, number 5 is looks. Now, I know this is, matter of opinion. A lot of people like the boxy look of like the Chevy Silverado or the Ford F-150s, but I think those trucks are like really boxy and really, I guess, work truck looking. They look more like a work truck. They do a sporty truck. Now, if you include the Ford Raptor, that's a different story. The Ford Raptor is a very sporty truck and is probably the best looking truck in the world, in my opinion. This is second place. But you're going to spend $30,000 more on a Ford Raptor. You could literally probably buy a Tundra and a Tacoma for what you'll spend for a Ford Raptor. But the looks of this truck, apples to apples, when you compare it to like a Chevy Silverado or a Ford F-150, I think it looks more sporty. And that is one reason that drew me to this truck. Now, I know a lot of people say that truck's outdated. It's been around so long, they've not updated it in a long time. I don't think they need to. I think the look of this truck is still very relevant in the marketplace. I think it looks more sporty, like I said, than the other trucks. And I think that draws a lot of people to these. Like I said, if you're looking for the work truck or you like that square look, the F-150 or the Silverado is probably more your thing. The Ram is actually even getting more rounded than this truck. In my opinion, the Ram is starting to look a little bit feminine. I'm not a big Ram fan. I don't like that curvy body, more like the curvy woman body, I'm not a big fan of that. I like a little bit of contour and curve, but let's don't go too far like I think the Ram did. But the sportiness of this truck is why I think it's number 5 on the list that you should buy a Toyota Tundra. Number 4 is comfort. You take this thing on a long trip, it's amazing. You're riding on a cloud of air. I mean, it is awesome. I've taken this thing to Florida probably 10 times in the last 2 years I've owned it, and not once have I ever just been like, oh, this is a horrible ride. I have had cars like that, where you get about 400 miles into the trip and you just want to stop and get out and spend the night somewhere and rest because just the ride has wore you out, let alone anything else. This truck is not like this. It's almost like you're riding on air. You're just cruising right along and no issues at all. I mean, like I said, you don't get tired. Your butt doesn't get tired. Your legs doesn't get tired. It's just so smooth. Even with 35-inch tires, it's just a smooth ride. And this is one of the best trip vehicles I've ever been in my life. Number 3, mods. Oh my goodness. If you want to buy something to mod, this is your truck. Probably the only thing that you could mod more than a Tundra is a Tacoma. And they are both Toyotas. Now, I'm talking about trucks. Jeeps may be the number one thing. Jeep Wranglers may be the number one thing you can mod. But the only other truck that you could probably mod more than a Tundra is a Tacoma. And there's very few things that you can probably buy for a Tacoma that you can't get for a Tundra. It is amazing the amount of stuff that you can do for this truck. I actually have shot several videos today, and one of the videos I shot was a mods list of what I've done what I have done to the truck, an updated mod list. And I think that video took me over 20 minutes worth of video on this truck just going over the mods I've done. That's how many mods you can do to a Toyota Tundra or Tacoma. But I do think the Tundra does have some advantages over the Tacoma. Maybe not just in the mod list, but they're both very, very similar. Number 2, and this is where the Tundra way overshadows that Tacoma. Room. This thing is cavernous. There is so much room in this truck, it's crazy. I mean, it's easily sitting 3 adults in the back comfortably. I am 6'3", about 220 pounds. And with the seat all the way back in this truck, there is probably still 5 to 6 inches room in between my knees and that front seat with it all the way back. With the front seat all the way back, I can't reach the pedals to drive the truck. I have to scoot the seat up a little bit. There are very few vehicles that I don't have the seat all the way back when I get into them to drive. Cavernous in that thing. And then you still have the bed. I put a bed cover on mine. You still have the bed. When I go on vacations, I throw all my luggage, my beach chairs, my canopies, my tents, everything in the bed of this truck. Then I have the whole cab for whatever else I need, whether it be food and snacks, where I'm hauling people with me, whatever else I need. Tons of room in there. Perfect for long trips, perfect for big families. This is the truck for you. This is one of the largest trucks I've ever been in. Now, that is excluding like the Dodge Ram Mega Cab, where it's like huge back there in the back. But other than that, just when you go with the standard Crew Max trucks, this is one of the largest trucks I've ever been in. It's huge. The number one thing on the list is reliability. Reliability should make you run to the Toyota dealership to buy one of these. Like I said in some other videos, it seems like Ford has a recall every quarter. They just had another one where they recalled. I didn't read it all yet. I'll do a video on that, but they just did another recall like today or yesterday when I did this video. I'm not sure when this video will go up, but when I shot this video, they did a recall. And then, you know, I don't see Chevys having very many recalls. My dad does have a slight issue with his, nothing major, so they seem to be fairly reliable. And then Dodge, I've got a buddy that's got a Dodge Eco Diesel, and it's in the shop all the time. I've not had any issues with this truck mechanically at all. I did have a headlight issue. I've talked about that before. There was a workaround around that, so it wasn't a huge problem for me. But mechanically, engine, transmission wise, amazing. My buddy did have one that blew up. That was a rare incident. I can't even find another one like that on the internet. I think he just had horrible luck with his. But the reliability of this truck should make you want to run out to the dealership and buy one right now. I just can't stress that enough. When I get in this truck to go somewhere, I never worry about if I'm going to make it. I probably just jinx myself, but I never worry about that. I get in it and I go and I get to A to B, and when I decide to go to B to A, I'm back again. And that's just the way it is, and that's the way I like it. It has everything you need in it as far as comfort and tech, and nothing you don't. So I know a lot of people talk about how it doesn't have a lot of tech. I've always said in my video, technology kills reliability. That is something I love about this truck. They don't overdo the tech, and they don't underdo it either. All right, I did say there was going to be an honorable mention, and I mention this a lot in my videos, and the honorable mention is the back glass rolls down. That is one of the coolest features on this truck, is the back glass rolls down. It's amazing. Every truck should do this. You should never have that little bitty window that just slides sideways and back. Every truck, the back glass should roll down on. I don't know why they don't do that in Tacomas. They obviously could. They throw it in the 4Runner. The 4Runner's back glass can roll down. They should also do that in Tacomas. Every truck, the back glass should roll down in. I don't know why I like that so much, but in the summertime, my sunroof is open, my windows are down, and my back glass is down. And that is my honorable mention on why you should go buy one of these trucks. You can't get that anywhere else. Nobody else does it. So, let me know in the comments section. Are all these the good reasons for you to go buy one of these trucks? I think they are. I think that this is the most reliable truck on the market. You can't get that back glass in the other truck. And you have so much room, you don't need any more. If you need more room than that, you need an Excursion or a minivan or a big van or something. But in a truck, this is close to perfect in my opinion. And that's 5 reasons on why you should run to the Toyota dealership right now and buy a Toyota Tundra. I appreciate you all watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Ooh. Ah. That's nice. That's nice.